I've been on an extended hiatus for a few months now. Much of Freedonia is wondering when I'll return. Of course I'll return. I always do. Now is that time. Time to return. And get the gears back in motion, once and for all. Good to have you back.
It's good to be back.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to 2020, to Season 3, to a whole new age of Freedonia, and my boy, the founder of Project Moon, one of my oldest friends, and the guy from Season 1 that nobody's gonna remember, Mr. Fudgy! Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to this fabulous... Stand next to me. Welcome to this fabulous day. This monumental day of Season 3. Oh my god. I have so much planned. Like, so much planned. Animations, visits, and all this fun crap. Oh, it's good to be back. And we got Fudgy back. So Fudgy's not gonna be. He's gonna be on some of the episodes, but we're also still gonna have Taidefu for fans of the last season, and I'm gonna have some special guests every now and again. But I had me and him. Okay, so there's been a lot of projects done. Projects. A lot of process. What's the word I'm looking for? A lot of progress. A lot of progress done. And what better a guy to show it off with than the co-founder himself? The other co-founder. I'm a co-founder too. So I don't know what it was like at the end of last season, but this sign room got griefed. But it is all made and all updated all the way through until where we currently stand, the housing. And the housing has a lot of progress. But first, we actually need to come over here and just... You got any words before we show them this? Sorry, we have to go over here.
Got any words for the for the thing?
Yes, for the thing. Look at the ceiling. We got a custom ceiling done.
This thing took exponentially longer to build than it needed to be. But hey.
The map? Didn't I make the map myself?
Yes, but I gave you the maps.
Oh yeah, you did. So this is a map of what Project Moon currently looks like. And my god, is it big. There is a lot that has happened. As you can see, first off, all the platforms are done. So we have guides on how to build the houses. That was like the biggest phase 1 step. And our goal this year is to get this project done. Not to mention... I'm looking at the wrong place. Oh yeah, here's where we are, underground. Just so you can get a small comparison of how big Neighborloon is. But we also have the archipelago. Some of you guys may remember this towards the end of season, towards the end of the last season, I started working on this. The archipelago is completely done with an asterisk. Technically, we need to get more. We need to have people build their embassies, but it's done. You can even see the boat route that goes through it and then branches off and goes into this. Nazi Bambi got sunk, so we're clear on that front. On the waterfront.
Nazi Bambi.
Budgie's been off in his own land. He's returned to the server, but he was on his own little adventure, and he still is.
Adventures are always fun.
Are. So we were thinking about it, but we decided not to waste your time with everything. Anybody who wants to go see all this, look in the iCard or whatever. There is an old video last season where we went about what was new with Project Moon, and we could go through that, but we have so much to show off already. I haven't built the piston door here, so if you just do slash through right here. Okay, I just want to show off my head collection.
Oh jeez.
All the names are on the back, by the way. Or most of them. Anyway, as we rise up, and this whole door has been fixed and reworked, and I don't know if Fudgy's a total fan of the new system, but it works. Now, if we just go over here, I'm gonna turn on the map again. My mini map. If it wants to. Hello? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh my gosh. Look at these
All the
buildings.
parks are finally done.
Yeah. Didn't you do that?
Yes.
Yes, you did. But yes, Fudgy has some marvelous work. And look, oh my god, I basically designed our first roofs. These buildings now have roofs.
I finally made my roof.
Oh yeah, you did build a roof on here. And this mayoral mansion. No, this is a mayoral mansion. The one in the vault is now called the mayoral manor. But this has been planned out. It's not complete, but it's been planned out. So this is the town epicenter. Well, not technically the epicenter, but it's kind of like the town hall area. This is going to be the welcome center for neighbor Luna. This is the builder's wall, which is done, and this has the names of everybody who's helped out. Which, by the way, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
I don't know if you realize just how many people have helped me. When we got the three main leads, me, Fudgy, Kaidefu, the three amigos for this project. This floor is undecided, but I'm thinking about making a market here. And if we just go up above, we get to show off our fabulous new bedrooms. In the moon. Fudgy made his trademark billiards table.
I love this freaking.
He decided to flood his room a little bit. He has also his trademark using of carpets as blankets, which does work pretty well.
Also a trademark secret under chest.
And this thing that when I first saw, I thought was the TARDIS.
Man, grand fudgy clocks.
The grand fudgy clocks, yeah. And this is my room. I could have done a lot more of this, but I wanted to keep it a little more flat on the floor. I have the crescent moon, and he has the gibbous moon. I gotta take you sometime so you can see the best piece of scarfolding in the world.
No.
That's an inside joke, by the way. That's an old running joke from last season with scarfolding. Look and welcome, guys, to the first houses being built for neighbor Luna. Just look at how big they are.
Huge.
I know, like, and it's a pain. I've actually been on an extended hiatus. So I haven't been working on these that much. But I do have, I believe, the first 2 rows at least logged up. Problem is, after that, they get 3-story.
And then 4.
Oh, those are apartments, and I need your help with those. So wait, you've seen all of the archipelago, right?
Yeah, I've like toured it all.
All right, good. Oh, there's still all the cows from. Oh yeah, you could just do that. It shows all the cows from Scully's island. I still can't raise him, by the way. I still can't raise him. Oh my gosh, look. You know this place is different because it's the first part that's actually connected to the ground. This bridge. Compared to the floating city. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think way in the future I might actually add pillars underneath Neighbor Luna, but that's going to be its own. Okay, I need food. This is the shot right here where we left off last season. And you can already tell just how much more work has gone into this island. This island is magnificent. But before we completely tour the archipelago, we have to show off the Sol Tunnels Hub. We got a connection to the Sol Tunnels, which is currently undergoing its renovation. We have all this. We got local beds, enchanting table, amenities, information, a thing about all the connected locations, and a little place, to keep cozy because it's really cold outside right now. And of course we have a map of the archipelago. Oh my god, who do I need to kill? Oh no. Fudgy?
I see how messed up this.
I think somebody.
These maps all went in different places, didn't they?
No, they're just all rotated. here, where we are right now, is the hub island. Over here is the gazebo. We got Anna Tree Island. We have the Embassy Isles. We have the Monument of Heroes, which is a very old watchers of this channel might remember. We have the harbor, which of course was in last season, and we have our little addition, the Moon House. But before we do too much, we need to go down here and just show off this ungodly project.
I am not walking all the way to the end of this room. You can fight me.
You don't have to, I'm going to. Oh yeah, and I've decided to just literally do everything with like a full level of torches. If anybody actually wants to help me place a crap ton of netherrack, let me know. Because we have to fill this whole room. Or I guess I have to fill this whole room. There's no way Fudgy's doing any of this, I don't think.
You right.
Honestly, the hardest part is just doing that. And actually, no, the roof's going to be the hardest part. Because you can't just run because you're literally building the platform you're standing on. Because that's how we're going to do it, because doing it from underneath would be absurdly impossible. But with some diamonds and some persuasion, I think we're going to be able to get somebody to make this out. Now, for those who want to know, this room, I think it's roughly 220 by 280 or something blocks. It's huge. It's about a quarter of the size of Neighbor Luna, if that puts that anything into perspective. It is ginormous, maybe more like a fifth. But this is going to be a literal map. Like I made a map. This is going to be that built into the floor for the salt tunnels. So that's another one of the major projects that's going on. It's that housing and the salt tunnels renovation right now. But all these custom trees and stuff, we get to see the rest of this island. We're going to start by just going over this way, then working our way around the island. So this... Fudgy, do you want to do the honors and tell everybody where this came from?
What?
Do you want to do the honors and tell everybody where this statue came from?
None of anyone is going to know what server we're talking about. However,
Well, of course, the server is dead.
Oh man.
But I have had video footage of this on my channel back in like 2015.
Yo, you're right. So I'm gonna forget what the original name of.
I don't think it originally had a name.
Oh,
The
either way.
Steve statue.
Exactly. This statue actually came from a server called CM or Crafting Madness, which Scar and I used to play on before ever knowing what this server was about. He dragged me onto that server just like he dragged me onto.
And we lived happily ever after.
Yes, we lived happily ever after.
Except Crafting Madness was a creative free world. It's actually, well, it was factions and creative, but I was mostly there for creative.
I was there for both.
Yeah, you were there for both. Yeah. It's actually very similar to Freedonia in the sense of build anywhere. It's an open world, whatever, and no grief. Except the only real difference is that Crafting Madness was creative. I think I showed this off before. There's some new differences, like it's grassed up now, and of course we actually have the boat route out here, and I added ladders and stuff. So we officially can start accepting sailors, and once the update comes and boats aren't broken. Oh, this is the men's dorm, I think. Yeah, it's the men's dorm. This is the... Fudgy, you pervert, get out of there. This front of the building isn't part of the female dorm. This is the common room.
Oh.
See, the common room, girls' dorm.
Is there a common room for the men?
That's the common room for both.
Oh.
This is the welcome center, which is a little bit underwhelming, but it looks really beautiful from the outside. You gotta admit.
Quite.
And of course, we also have the harbor. We got a little balcony back here. We got kegs, finest wine, and all of Freedonia. I think that's how we described it. And of course, we got our little Mos Eisley Cantina shady spot. But that is basically the harbor. Now, as we just roll on over, you could and this actually came up perfectly because all these bridges, they were designed so you could see the boat route going underneath them. So maybe someday you're going over the bridge and you see a guy sailing beneath you. This island, I'm gonna put up the before and after picture of the terraforming job, but it's just look, not just that, but like, look at how much verticality I've given it. The scale. This island is huge and required a lot of leaf blocks, believe it or not, because all these are solid. Pudgy, would you be so kind to follow me over here? This is the little beach. This is the beach. I don't know if it was Raph or somebody else, but I had somebody actually terraform the inside of this area under there, for the because it actually used to look pretty nasty. We have to stop by. Actually, we're gonna go to the gazebo first, just so we can get a view at this. And of course, from the gazebo, you can get a really good look at the boat route and the borders, the buoys that, well, not really the buoys, I guess the pillars that border Neighbor Luna, Project Moon as a whole. But are you in the tree? So just this giant tree that took forever. Inside is the man himself.
The myth, the legend.
Bill Shields. The man, the myth, the legend, the asshole. Bill Shields. This man was a monster. He invaded our land, led a charge to slaughter us, and kick us out of our own home. But thanks to Kreneth, we relocated here, away from our old location, now banned. Rest in peace, Bill Shields. Like,
because Scar banned him.
I banned him, yes, because he was griefing. I know in the video it might that might not have gotten across. I think the video it looked like it was morally me banning him out of whatever, but no, he was actually like by the time I started recording, he had done that exact thing like 4 times. So. But anyway, that is the resting place of Bill Shields. We have Death back in the base, and we have Bill there. So this is the stage. The local stage. It might not be as... Actually, I kind of like this more than the Winterthorn stage. Did I show you the Winterthorn stage? Oh, you've seen it. You've seen the Winterthorn stage, right? It was in the end of the Christmas animation, the very, very end, that final shot. That's for next year. Let's head over to Anna Tree Island. We go over the boat route once more. As I pull up the map, you can kind of see it. This goes right through and onward. But this is Anna Tree Island, the one and only. There's the Anna Tree Forest, but aliens zapped a part of that up and brought it to the ocean. Kidding, but I'm kidding. And over here, we have the Embassy Isles. Now, we only actually have one right now, which is for the Minecraft Online Cities Alliance. There are a couple that were picked out but have yet to be built. Eclipto still hasn't gotten on his yet, although I might be removing the Ben Empire one. I really wanted to have Ben M, but I don't think he's ever going to build it. And this building is horrible inside. Fudge, if you've been in here, it's horrible.
Wait, why? What is this supposed to be?
An embassy?
No. This thing in the middle of the floor. 2 stripper.
I'm
confusion. America.
Well, we're surrounded by water. The chances of you fishing out a hoe are pretty high. Old jokes. These are all the MCOCA members. We still have yet to figure out who's gonna own this plot. You can still see all the borders though of the archipelago. This is the moon house. What it does is it takes in the moonlight, it absorbs it from above, and then spreads it out through these 4 windows, and it helps light up. It acts like this little lighthouse, but it runs off it runs off lunar energy.
There's also a death hole right here.
A death hole?
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Not a death hole. This right here is May Luna watch over you. However, there is one secret way to get here. So if you go down this death pit Fudgy mentioned.
Yes, death hole.
There's a long minecart track that will take you all the way to the garden room. Now because of what's it called? Path imagery, you can see the what's it called underwater. The inverse aquarium. But anyway, this just spews out right here. That is the official way to get to the moon house. And with that, we've wound up back in the vault where we started. Oh, next episode. Next episode, if I can, me, Fudgy, and Taidefu. If not, me and Fudgy or me and Taidefu, we're going to Phoenix Isles. You know what that is?
I don't.
It's Anna's current project. From what I understand, it's a big modern city. And I have not seen an inch of it on purpose. We are gonna start gathering a location list of our like the places we really want to go to that we're gonna spread out, and some in betweens, and we're gonna try and get a lot of the season planned out. But my God, it's good to have you back, like for real. You, if I can get you and Taidefu and me all in one chat, this is gonna be the best season ever. Anyway, guys, we will see you next week. Have a good night.